What can you do without God's instruction? Let me put it like this. What can you accomplish without God's direction? The instinct is to say, well, nothing. The reality is more complicated than that. As we see in Genesis 11, there were a people who had not received direction from God to build a tower, but decided to do it anyway. And you would think that immediately it would have been pointless and in vain. But verse 6 says, "And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they all have one language. And this they begin to do. And now nothing will be restrained from them which they have imagined to do." That's pretty impressive that God looked at them and said, hey, they could pretty much do anything that they want. But what's interesting about that is because they operated outside of his command, he decided to intervene. And even though they had immense power, immense unity, and were capable of doing this great achievement, eventually God stepped in and he scattered their language so that they could not understand one another and could not achieve their ends. The point of this story and the importance of this is that we're always building towards one or two kingdoms, one of two kingdoms, either the kingdom of God or the kingdom of this world, which is really the kingdom of the enemy. And so you have to ask yourself, whose command am I operating out of? What am I trying to build? You might be the most educated, you might have the most money, you might be the most powerful. But if you are not operating according to God's command, eventually, it's going to catch up with you. And God's going to scatter those plans across the earth. That's because he's a good and gracious God. So always start your plans where they should be started, and that is according to the command of God.